Ever since I made my first Illuminati video, a lot of people kept leaving comments about stuff she's done in the past, and that stuff she did as a teen. Everyone makes mistakes when they're young, when they're teen, when they're between the ages of 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, right? Completely valid. And maybe if this would have happened back when she was this young, I would have not even talked about this, right? Because she wasn't some kid, she wasn't some teen, she was a grown-ass woman when this happened. To be more specific, someone who was between the ages of 25 to 26 when this happened. She's now 30 years old, and she was acting like this pity high school teenager who thinks because she has more money, more fame, more clout, she thought she could bully around smaller content creators, harass people, weaponize their fans, and much more. And since she likes to expose people for old stuff they've done, I thought, hey, why not give her a little taste of her own medicine? Illuminati is known for exposing schemes, being a really good person, putting a stop to these people, pretending she's an angel, pretending she's such an amazing, humble human being, when that's far from the reality. We're gonna talk about everything, and it was about time she got what she deserved. Let's just get right into this. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to a time where Blair, Illuminati, that's what I'm going to be referring to her as. In case you didn't know, she was part of the commentary community. Not only that, but she had a show with a YouTuber, Tommy C, who was a commentary channel who's been covering topics forever. Blair used to work with him. They had this show they would do. From what we could all tell, you know, they were pretty tight. I don't think anyone would get on someone else's podcast, show, YouTube channel if they didn't at least like him or respect him just a little bit, right? You would assume that. 21 thinks this new Illuminati, the Illuminati that bullies people, that's rude, that has this massive ego, and it's always been like that. She just hides it. Since Illuminati, Tommy C, and a few other people ran this show, she had admin control. You can see the data, you can delete videos, you can delete comments, whatever you want to do. It's almost like you own the channel, but this wasn't her channel. This was Tommy C's channel. Illuminati decided it would be a great idea to one day, out of nowhere, she took initiative and deleted all of the videos in Tommy's channel that involved her without asking. Just think about it for a second. You were an admin and you took advantage of that, and out of nowhere you go in and delete other people's videos over a joke.
I guess what bothers me the most is the get to the point stuff. While it was not a successful project, I loved it. And it really bothers me that I'm never going to get to see those videos again in order, because not only are they drama news videos, we did skits and stuff in between them, and we worked real hard. And you know, I bought all the graphics and did all that stuff, and they're gone. They're never coming back. It sucks. And let me tell you something right now, and I'll prove it later when it comes up. This is Rip Wilson. They're not all gone, but anything related to Blair is gone. And some of those videos had like Rip Wilson and Sarah J. Warren or Blair or Crimson Studios, and they're all gone. So to get in this actually has nothing to do with me or Blair. This has something to do with, and it says, you know, Illuminati deleted my videos over a fat joke. I didn't even tell the fat joke. Like, I have literally nothing to do with this.
But it turns out the joke wasn't even about her in the first place. Blair got offended on someone else's behalf, and that's why she decided to delete videos that don't even belong to her. Just sit and think about that for a second. You're so pity, you're so pathetic, your skin is that thin, not even talking to him about it first. That's the type of person Blair was 4 years ago, and that's the same pity, pathetic person she is in 2023. They knew the vibe, they knew what kind of friendship group this was. Anyone who has real friends or goes outside knows what I'm talking about. You make jokes, you get joked on. It's that simple. And the reason why I say this is because there's bound to be some people who say, well, sensitive, you shouldn't joke about being fat. You clearly have never had friends if you think like that, okay? They were just fucking around. That's the vibe they were going for. That's the vibe they had, okay? Just imagine logging into your YouTube channel and a shit ton of videos are deleted, but Illuminati is fine with making jokes about mental health, anxiety, depression, but making a fat joke is not fine. We'll get into it in a second. Back when she was on Tommy's show, she made fun of Tipster, which is another YouTuber. She made jokes about him and his mental health issues.
I also feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to deliver. For example, I have had a literal breakdown last night when I ran into tech issues while trying to stream. As fun as making videos is, all this pressure to do my best only contributes to even more stress. Tonight, I had the worst anxiety attack of my life. I didn't get much sleep last night due to staying up all night editing videos and further resolving the previously mentioned tech issues. I worked overtime at my daily job today, and work got so busy that I didn't get a chance to take lunch. During the drive home, I began to hyperventilate to the point that I had to pull over and get out of my car to breath. After a few minutes, I thought it was okay, so I got back into the car and proceeded to drive home. This process repeated 2 more times during the course of the entire drive home. As much as I love making videos, I feel like I am seriously putting too much pressure on myself to give you all my best. I feel like,
You know, thankfully Tipster wasn't some little bitch back in the day. He laughed about it. No one really got hurt. No one really got offended here. But it's just funny how much of a fucking hypocrite this woman is. So you cannot make fat jokes about a friend, but I could make fun of someone with depression, with anxiety, making fun that he's fat. I can make fun of that, but you cannot make fun of my friend. You know what I mean? Like, this is such a fucking hypocritical behavior. It's either all okay or none of it is okay. Yet again, another example of Blair being a hypocrite. If you were awesome enough to watch my last Illuminati video, you might have noticed I said this. And she is known for taking down YouTube videos, deleting comments that she doesn't like. If any of my Illuminati videos get taken down, I will personally hire Legal Eagle to defend me if she tries to take my videos down. That is a promise. The reason why I said this is because in the past, Blair has been known to take down videos that criticize her, that call her out, in some very unique ways that save her from being directly involved. When it all gets traced back to her, she didn't directly do it, but she weaponized her fans to take down videos on her, filing for false copyright takedowns, false strikes. It's against a YouTube TOS, which can get you banned from the platform if you get caught doing it too much. And this is no one's fault but Blair's for once again acting like a fucking moron. She does this to herself. Just a little something to keep in mind. I honestly cannot believe a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, 1 million, is this stupid and pathetic. Instead of her striking down the video herself, she went and contacted the artist whose art was used in the video criticizing. I believe the fan art was used as the thumbnail, and we actually have the screenshot from the text. Blair says, I just wanted to reach out to you and let you know that there's a hate channel that just used your fan art you made for me as their thumbnail. I don't know if you gave them permission to use that, but if not, I just wanted to let you know so you could protect your work. Look at how fucking manipulating this person is. This is hate channel, you know, this horrible, disgusting channel that dared call me out. This guy just used your artwork, so you might want to take care of that. You gotta keep this in mind. She's just talking to a fan who isn't involved with this fucking drama. Imagine being a fan, you make fan art for that YouTuber, and that YouTuber contacts you very sweetly, right? They're like, hey, thank you for the fan art, but your art is being used as a hit piece on me. I mean, you gotta protect your work, right? Wink, wink. Once again, manipulating people. Of course, you're going to oblige. This is the first example, there's more, of Blair weaponizing her fans, or most likely young. The artist says, hey, thank you so much for letting me know about this. No, I did not grant them permission to use my artwork, especially not as the thumbnail to lure people in with. Send me a link to them or tell me their names so I can take care of it. I can see Blair just rubbing those greasy hands together, just saying, hell yeah, I got him. I let my fans do the battles for me. I'm not even gonna do anything. And you do this petty shit? You weaponize your fans, people who've changed your life? Imagine being a 26-year-old grown-ass woman and doing this in your free time. This is yet again further proof that she's not built for YouTube. She's not built to take criticism, and that's something you have to deal with when you sign up to become a YouTuber. It comes with the territory. Every single YouTuber you watch has been called out. I've been there too, but I've never once thought, you know what, I'm going to strike their video. No, that's not what you do. That's so fucking cringy. And if you guys thought that was bad, let's talk about her bullying attempts. Back in May 20th of 2022, a small YouTuber at the time, whose YouTube channel is Cruel World, Happy Mind, released a video about Tyra Banks, some documentary. If you take a look at her channel right now, it has over 500,000 subscribers. It's so awesome to see a small YouTuber who got bullied by a 600,000 sub Illuminati at the time make it, and now they have their own voice. But back when her video on Tyra Banks came out, according to her, she had less than 20,000 subscribers. And less than 2 weeks later, on June 1st of that same year, Blair dropped a video pretty much about the same thing. At the time, the smaller creator's video was doing quite well considering her size, and I don't think this is a coincidence that these videos are so close to each other's release. But hey, you know, it happens. YouTubers talk about the same thing, but it's how you go about it that shows your true character. And the way Blair went about it, once she got questioned about it, if she indeed stole a smaller YouTuber's content, is kind of crazy, and it actually makes her look worse, and it makes her look like, yeah, she actually did steal the whole fucking video. The smaller YouTuber, after being told by her friends multiple times that Blair stole her video, decided to kindly reach out to her and talk about it. That we have the DM right here. I'm a really small YouTuber who has been really inspired by the content you make. I get a few messages about the video you posted about Tyra Banks MLM because I've done a video on that topic. I'm really happy you're spreading more awareness on this topic, but it did low-key feel like a lot of what I said in the beginning of the video was really similar to the things I discussed here. Coincidence happened, and I'm sure as a larger YouTuber you are accused of stealing content from people you've never even heard of or seen before. So I get it if this message comes across that way. With the intention of just being open and honest, I was really hurt by the video though, because you're someone who has really inspired me and the content I want to make, so I wanted to reach out and hopefully have an honest but positive discussion on it. That's the only DM that person sent. In my opinion, it was respectful when you could have been a lot angrier. And knowing how petty she is, just knowing the way she is, would it really surprise me if it turns out that she stole a smaller YouTuber's channel back in the day? No, I don't think it's that far off to say Illuminaughtii saw the video, ripped it off, because it was this small YouTuber at the time who no one really cared for. I have 600,000 subscribers. I could get away with it, right? This is what Blair did. She went on the podcast months after all of this happened.
Right? I kind of thought I was on my own little island doing my own thing. Maybe that's my own ego. I don't watch their anti-MLM videos because I don't want to know what other people are saying or other people think. I don't want it influencing what I do. So I purposely like have terms like that blocked from my YouTube search stuff. I don't want to see it. And it's not out of, I don't know, any rudeness, meanness, whatever. No, I can't care, and that kind of stuff can't influence me. What I did have happen though recently, which this is, I'm going to try and keep it vague so I don't mention this person's channel. But it's a very small YouTuber, and she DM'd me on Instagram claiming that I copied her.
You got that.
And okay, she claimed that I copied her video that she had done maybe a couple weeks ago, right? And the video that I had done the topic on was suggested to me multiple times from my comment section. So I just listened to my comments and I made a video because that's what people were interested in my opinion on. So she messages me and she goes, "I'm just really disappointed because you're someone I look up to and you copied my video and I want credit." Right? So I didn't know who this person was. So I went to my moderators in my Discord server and I was like, hey, I screenshotted the message. I sent it to them. And I said, do you know, is this a YouTuber? Can you guys like tell me who this is or what they're even talking about? Because I had no idea. They come back to me. It's this small channel. I'll just say less than 50,000 subscribers at the time. And she sources me. She uses me as a source in her videos, for one. So I found it kind of funny. And she had 5 sources. You know, I have to use a pastebin document because I have anywhere 30 to 70 sources per video. I don't play around. But she had like 5 sources. You know, one was Wikipedia, one was BuzzFeed, one was like TMZ or something.
Oh my god.
The most, you know, oh god.
Once again, the fact that she decided to talk about this so long after everything went down, she also kind of lied about the fucking text. On the podcast, she claims the other creator was rude. Did we read the same text? Not to sound repetitive, but this is yet again another example of Blair lying and fucking someone over. Wow, Blair bullying a smaller channel, that's new.
A larger creator posted a video and I, out of the blue, started getting a ton of messages from people saying that this creator copied my video, saying they made a ton of similar points.
So what ended up happening is I just remember one day seeing this comment, I'll put it up on the screen here, where someone was telling me they thought another creator like copied my video that I did. And I was like freaked out, and I got a few other comments like that. So I was like, oh, this person thinks this creator copied my video. That's really weird.
And me at the time, I don't even think I had 20,000 subscribers. So getting messages like that freaked me out because this creator had 600,000 subscribers and I had less than 20. And to hear so many people say the same thing about a situation and message me the same thing scared me.
I never straight up accused this creator, this larger creator, of copying me. On top of that, something I didn't mention in that video, and that this creator seems to conveniently also leave out of this whole story. At the time that people were messaging me this, there were no sources on this person's video. The only thing it had in the description was in parentheses, sources coming soon, which is why I think a lot of people assumed that they copied me and didn't give me credit or whatever. I send this larger creator a message. At the time of sending that message, since I was like just a really small creator, I was like, I don't know how to handle this. I felt super awkward. As we're said, coincidences do happen when you're researching for something. You can stumble across similar sources. I've made similar points that other YouTubers have made on a topic unknowingly, because sometimes that's just how people's minds work. This larger creator never responded. So I was just like, okay, they didn't see, but that's fine, whatever. And for some reason, this message made this larger creator think it's okay to go on a podcast and spread completely false information, as well as try and spread a lie about me on her Instagram story. I get messages that this creator went on their Instagram stories to basically talk crap about me. I literally say in the video, even just thinking that there was a possibility this person copied me was stupid. People cover the same topics all the time. It's great. It gets awareness. Then this person makes another Instagram story, and this is where it gets really weird and really shocking. This person makes another Instagram story where they say something along the lines of alluding to the fact that I'm untrustworthy.
She's lost over 30,000 subscribers in just a few days. Her newest video has been disliked bomb. It's almost 50-50 at this point. All the recent comments she's been getting on those videos are people calling her out because she hasn't addressed any of these older issues. She just hopes and prays to God that all of them disappear completely, that people move on, because this person has gone away with it for way too long. Isn't it funny how all of this started over some fucking highlighted text? Because she just couldn't keep her mouth shut, because she just had to talk about it. Her ego got the best of her, and I hope she pays the price. This was a pretty long video, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you had some snacks with you. Before you go, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. We're so close to 400,000 subscribers. I think we could get it. And I want to give a big thanks to Ringman of Chaos for a lot of these screenshots and clips. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.